Greetings and welcome to Just Stories. I'm your host, author, and narrator, Montgomery Sterling McGale, but you can call me Monty. Myself and my able-bodied, lovely assistant, the Miss Sharon, are bringing you stories from Tuppy Diggers. Today's mini video is just an introduction to tell you the W5 of why this fledgling YouTube channel exists. So let's dive right into a formal introduction. I have tried to capture the spirit of an era, nothing more. Growing up in Western Canada during the 1960s and 70s, my brothers, sisters, and childhood friends romped free. Free of the constraints of overbearing parents, constant surveillance of a nanny state, intrusion of cell phones, and strict schedules of every moment. These are the stories of the McGale family, Peter and Olga, parents, and their children, Phil, Kelly, Monty, Trevor, Buffy, Susie, and Tana. We came of age in the Canadian prairie provinces of Saskatchewan and Alberta. I have penned these encounters from my point of view. Purpose of this effort is singular, to be on the record. I want future generations of McGale clan to have a glimpse of their roots, to know we existed. That is it. I'm not a polished writer or a particularly literate man and do not aspire to be a bestseller. These are simple stories, all of them true. Motivation for recording these chronicles sprang from a singular event. 40 typed pages of my paternal grandfather's life crossed my path. A man who lived a fascinating existence, starting with his birth in Ireland, entry into the British military as a drummer boy, adventures in India, South Africa, the Boer War, immigration to the prairies of Canada, his marriage to a much younger gal, he 48, she 18, and their raising of 9 children. Memoir contained just the facts. John Joseph McGale supported his family as a studio photographer in the early half of the 20th century, as well as being instrumental in forming Lloydminster's band. A talented musician, family lore had him capable of playing anything he could lay his hands on. Fascinating stuff, and all too brief. I never knew him. He died of throat cancer when my father was a teenager. Point is, had it not been for the deathbed dictation of his story, I would have known almost nothing about him, and future generations of McGales even less. You need to understand where you have come from, your history. Will that lend any insight into your existence? I don't know. That point of conjecture is beyond my brain power. Instinct has compelled me to record our youthful hijinks, if only that a few hundred years from this point, a thread of history will weave a tapestry of lives that connect future readers to a commonality that satisfies a quiet yearning. Having a glimpse into my Irish grandfather's life was not enough to sate my curiosity of this familial link. Shame. By writing numerous volumes of tales, it is my hope that you will somewhat be satisfied with a connection to your roots. Thank you for indulging my able-bodied and talented, lovely assistant, Sharon, and I in this little fledgling endeavor of a YouTube channel, Just Stories. I hope you will be a part of the community in the future. Thanks again.